Coach, crazy day. What can you walk me through a little bit? I mean, canceled, not canceled, and what was kind of the course of how everything went today in that regard?
Came to the ballpark, a lot of rain. We've had 4 inches of rain this week, 3 in the last 24 hours. Got with our administration, got with our field guy, talked to the meteorologist. All you can do is try and make the best decision that you can possibly make with the information that you have. We determined that the field was going to be unplayable and the forecast was for more rain. I personally, and then I called their coach and he said, I understand, no problem. Can we come over and hit in the batting cages in a little bit? I said, sure, no problem. And I personally try and take into account everybody else that's involved in this, including you guys, right? So people that work at the stadium, concessions, grounds crew. It's Mother's Day. I'm not trying to avoid a game. We needed to play, and we needed to win, and we didn't. So for 15 minutes, I met with the players. I sent them home. And then apparently, I don't know what's going on over there in terms of interim coach and who's making decisions. The interim coach is a really nice guy, but I don't know who's making decisions. And apparently their athletic director got involved. The league put a hold on it, and then we, for a while, deemed the field unplayable. Then they wanted us to work on it for a while. Of course, then the sun came out. So, I mean, that's not why we lost the game, but I'm just answering your question.
Right. And well, how hard is it? I mean, you send your players home. It's Mother's Day. How hard is it to get them back, get them ready?
Yeah, not as hard as the fact that Alabama had to check out of the hotel at 1 o'clock and had to sit over there till 7, in the dugout or bus or visitor locker room, whatever they were doing. So, I mean, no, that's not. You got to Alabama out-toughed us today. I mean, McNary was unbelievable, like really good. So I don't even know if on any kind of day. I mean, on a day, after what happened yesterday, this conference is just not going to let you. They're not going to let you off the mat. Like, you have to get off the mat yourself. And this time last week, we were a swing away from sweeping Florida, who just swept Vanderbilt. Mississippi State's, buried at the bottom. They're down 13-4 today. They come back and win. So, what team has what identity? Who are we? I don't know. Do you? I don't know.
I did, and then I didn't.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I mean, all I know is this. The game still begins and ends with starting pitching. No one will ever convince me different of that. And if you're constantly playing from behind, it's really hard to do. And we have some pitchers that they need to check what's in their heart and see how competitive they're going to be. Or otherwise we can write any story we want to write. And that's what I told the team. This is within our control. And all I know is this, and this is what I told the team. And I'm at TCU 2015. I thought A&M was far and away the best team on the field. And TCU won the Super Regional. In 16, I thought they were super talented. That's a team with 23 straight SEC games. Boomer was a player of the year in the league. I thought our team was good. We outplayed them on that weekend. And then the next year, A&M doesn't have a great club, or didn't have a great season, and they sneak into a regional as the last team, backdoor their way, which is to their credit, to win a regional, and then supposed to go to North Carolina and get to host Davidson at home. So, you got a lot of older players in there pretty hurt because they don't want that to be their last game at Olsen Field. And that's just all I told them. If you want to play here again, then go play better. Go do well in Starkville and go win an SEC championship, and let's just see what can happen. But, you got to play well to do it, and it starts on the mound. And we're not, we scored 1 run in 18 innings, so it's not just the pitchers. But it starts on the mound. It starts on the mound. That's why they pay 40-year-old pitchers in the big leagues. They're still paying them hundreds of millions of dollars because it's so hard to find. And you just don't get better by hoping that you're going to get better. There needs to be a more sense of urgency and some toughness and some grit and some bounty hunter, and it's my job as a coach to try and get that out of them and challenge them, and also go recruit more guys like that.
Is Hank okay? Was it Hank who got hit?
Yeah, I think he was okay. He wasn't available to play. No one said anything to me about anything other than he just got a knot on his head. I actually ended up with one too, but not his. Mine was a glancing blow. His was really scary for sure. So, but I think he's okay.
And then with the work that the field staff did.
Yeah, I mean, you can't credit those guys enough. They were here longer than us. They worked their rear ends off. They're digging holes and pumping water and putting it over the fence, and I was trying to keep them into the decision too. I mean, we played the game, and we should have played the game, and that's fine. But all you can do in those moments is try to make the best decision that you can. And I try to keep everybody involved. I mean, I try in my mind. I hate to make people sit around for 8, 9, 10 hours. I don't think that's right. But I don't make the decision. Obviously, it used to be that the home school made the decision, but that's apparently not the case.
Thanks, Coach.
All right.